Oi, oi, oi. What's all this then? Welcome to A Case of the Tuesdays with me, Chief Inspector Constable Stroiker. Now listen, I want everybody to listen up real good, right? My cousin, Stroiker, not Stroiker, Striker, he told me that all you little mini detectives running around, you think you know everything there is to know about being a detective, being a constable, being out there pounding the pavement every day. And let me tell you, you don't know nothing. Right? We're gonna shape you up. We're gonna make you fit, so to speak. I am absolute. I took a few vacations to Australia a few times. It's probably why I sound like this. I wouldn't worry too much about it. That's my point. That's my point! Right? Now, the first thing to get out of your mouth is the fact that you think your name are gumshoes. Disgusting. Peel it off your boots, shine them until I can see myself in them, give myself a little shave. Your coppers. Badges, things like this, right? We call you Bobbies. And I'm going to call each and every one of you Bobby. Bobby, hello. Bobby, hello. Wonderful to have you here. Crosshair, Philia. Frankly, I'm thrilled. So there I was, sitting on the bog after a hefty Nando's. Knock on the door. Bugger, I thought. Double bugger. Saw the fuzz banging on my door. Thought it was a piece I nicked. But they just wanted to say Stroiker was back in town. Hell's bells. I had to grab my jacket and head right out then and there. I've heard about you, Crosshair. We don't take animals on the force. Scotland Yard is for top mines. Top of the line mines. That's right. Now let me tell you, you all need to be ready for tonight. This isn't no walk around New York City, or put a bull in an headlock. You know, this ain't no. Well, look, Philia, I know that, all right. I know that from a kind of. I know that from like a logical perspective, right? But the way I don't know it is in a practical perspective. Think about this for a second, Philia. Who would you rather have with you when you're chasing down a bloody murderer round London's cobblestone streets? An heir? Or a flesh and blood man with a gun? Cat backwards. Nope. Reading aloud. You report to my office right this second. Yeah, I don't know anything about being a detective. You ever seen one of these? What the hell is that? Pokajutsu? What is this? Looks like a smirking man with a yak cap on. Where the hell did you get a yak cap anyway? Thought we put all those in the British Museum. You ever seen one of these? Well, what the hell's all this then? Welcome, one and all, pow, to A Case of the Tuesdays with me, Chief Inspector Constable Stroiker. I'm absolutely chuffed to be seeing people in the chat here that I love. Graspy Loot, Reading, Crosshair, Pukajutsu, and Thelia. Welcome one, welcome all. I just want to say before we get started, some people are going to clock me voice, me dialect, me accent. They're going to say, Stroiker, where are you from? I thought you grew up in Essex. I travel. Right? I did a few stints down in the prisons of Australia too. Okay? So if that's what you're hearing, you can just keep your opinions to yourself. Keep your opinions to yourself. Don't actually, of course, because I want to hear all your opinions. We got another stray. We got a stray here. Oh, she is a stray. Look how beautiful that one is. What if I don't want to? Oh, yeah, of course, Reading, I understand. I understand exactly what you're talking about. Speaking of sacrificial sleeps, I think... absolute twat Sherlock Holmes is going to be talking about... Tulsa? I can say with absolute certainty that I've never been to that land across the pond. Never. Why would I want to go there? Oh, the rolling hills. Oh, the freedom. Oh, we got everything. It's all... Exactly. We got everything you could ever want. Oh, you know, big size, super sized. No. The only thing I need super size is Big Ben and Queen Victoria. That's the only thing I need super size. Yeah, exactly, Crosshair. There's only room for one per continent. Can I help you? Look at this strain. Look at this. What are you doing? Look, just sit down. Right. Essex to London to Sydney. What a globetrotter. Now, I want to be clear what it is that we're doing today, because I'm not exactly sure. And that's the first rule of being a detective. She does, doesn't she? Absolutely striking. All right. So, first rule of being a detective on the beat, a constable, wherever, a bobby, wherever you want to call yourselves. First rule, don't anticipate. Live in the moment, right? For example, I went down because I got another call from that... Look, some say he's a genius. I think he's a madman. That Sherlock Holmes. He said he had a whole bunch of cases needed solving and needed some extra heads, some extra hands. And I said, well, I got a few of those down at Scotland Yard. Ugh. Obviously didn't understand sarcasm. Because then I had Dr. Watson calling me up and saying that he had hired out half of Scotland Yard to help. I don't know. I just don't know. But we're going to find out together. Always Cornetto. Shame. It's a real shame, isn't it? Look at this. Lonely lighthouse. Beautiful. I spent practically my whole life living in rain. About 5-6 years ago, I thought to myself, is it possible that I'm actually the centre of all the rain in the world? Because I've heard that the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain, but it's just not true. I haven't been, and it always falls in Essex. Right, let's get into it. I don't know what's going to happen, so we'll find out. Come along with me, bobbies. And as always, let me know if you can hear the shadow over London. You actually don't have to worry about that. It's just kind of a solar eclipse. Good. All right. You got to meet the man and the legend himself. This fucking Holmes. Oh, what a piece of garbage. He's got... That's Dr. Watson. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, moving slow. Oh, Sherlock. Do you have time to solve another mystery for me?
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
Take that.
This evening.
This guy's a doctor. He could be working in an hospital
Is
for
that
all I
my
care.
bed?
Is that my
Watson,
bed?
since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers.
Right. That's going to fall to us. We're going to go find him some newspapers.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
I want to make sure it's all a good time. Welcome to the game of life. Here he is. Old know-it-all Sherlock Holmes. Old, I need 7 swords on the wall, Sherlock Holmes. Old, I need opium to go to sleep at night, Sherlock Holmes. That's him, isn't it? Yeah. He's got a telescope for perving. He's got a little table for drinking. He's got a little bust, probably of himself, with a mustache. Ridiculous. Look at that map of the world. You have a globe too. Why do you need a map? Graspy Loot, I don't disagree. The problem is... Wait. Does he have 2 identical busts, one on each side? What the hell? It's a madman. God. Ah, right. Pukajutsu. I've heard of this conspiracy theory. And who the hell do these people think they are? Just lining the walls with their little oil paintings. Oh, look at me. I have enough money to sit in front of a portrait of my own ancestor. Some of us work for our oil portraits, right? I had to scrape together oils and paints for years before I could paint myself a self-portrait. And it's still a stick figure. Okay. Oh, yeah, Ophelia, well, it's not the exciting... Yeah, it's not the exciting kind, unfortunately, but I will be sure to make sure to tell you as soon as there's an even bosom. Ophelia, everyone has their focus. Everyone has their area of expertise, as this Sherlock Holmes guy once said. Right? They're not big, but there are 2 of them, and they are well constructed, crafted, look pretty solid, frankly, all things considered. I will let you know if more appear. Now, I see a classic murder board situation. We always like that. Oh, sorry, what am I looking for? Right, let's have a look at these newspapers. Okay, so... Tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during recent visit to London by Swedish Princess Ildur. What? Tensions between England and Sweden? What the hell is this? Absolutely not. There's no 2 countries on Earth that, yeah, there's exactly cross it. There's no 2 countries on Earth that get along better than England and Sweden. What? Fine, right. We'll read the paper, see what the media's reporting today. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the... Now, Ophelia, I'm assuming... No, I'm not assuming nothing, actually. I'm going to need a committee report. All right, if you're going to be a committee into this, you're going to need a committee report. Requiem, you're late. Wipe the gum off your boots. Get in here. We're meeting absolute twat Sherlock Holmes right now. Welcome. All right, here we go. Yeah, Graspy Loot's correct, actually. It's a good point. I mean, they get along as well as anybody with England, which is, frankly to say, not well. The embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps result of the unexplained disappearance of Princess Ildur's personal bodyguards. He never returns. Right, sounds like a classic case of got lost in the pub. Maybe met a couple of companions. Maybe he's still playing a game of darts. Or maybe he's playing a game of cricket. It's going to be another 3 days. That's a cricket joke for you cricketers out there. Reading that is a quality joke, and I will demand that it be on my tombstone. Thank you very much. A spokesman for the police assures the advertiser they're confident that he's going to be located. Right, sure. A man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at the gentlemen's clubs or the fair nightingales who comfort them. Wow. They're not even hiding it anymore, aren't they?
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
Whoop.
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
Is it good service to walk over and just provide something? Vogel. Right, so what can I say about that? Oh, very good. Pukajutsu, I like that. What can I say about Vogel? I knew a Vogel once. Always fashionable. That's about all I can remember.
Another letter from Werner.
Werner
They never
Vogel.
reply, but they keep coming.
Ugh, okay. Alright, so that's examining things.
I don't
Obviously,
see the
good
Strand.
detecting.
Where is it?
Pardon me?
It's about
I am
observing.
on the precipice of
Right.
uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men.
pattern of
Missing
crime.
paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
You're
My dear
missing
fellow,
paper?
life is infinitely
That is a
stranger than
coincidence. You probably
anything
threw
which
it under the
mind of
bed
man
in one of
can
your
invent.
opium hazes.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the Strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
They call him a genius, but honestly, I think this guy's a madman. He doesn't exist on the same plane as the rest of us. Right, and the thing about criminals is that they're pretty much the dumbest among us. Right, very sus. Look, let's
The
talk.
dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
Hey!
Thank you.
Well. What's all this then? Look at this Aragwen in black and white for the first time. It is wonderful to make your acquaintance. You're also late. Wipe the gum off your boots. Get in here. We're meeting Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Watson, and we're trying to find a newspaper in the bin. This is what I'm talking about. This guy just has no sense of what is actually important. He's not trying to... Yeah, exactly, Aragwen. It doesn't matter. Right, come on, Watson. Let's go. And I will say, he takes excellent care of his plants. Look at this. What is this, fiddle leaf fig? What is this? No, it's a monstera. Looks great. And now that's a fern. All right, out of my way. Out of my way. Watson! Come on. We've got to go look at this fern. Very, very good, Saren. Yes. Saren has read some of the adventures of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. Dr. Watson was always ejaculating about getting very excited and making sure that everyone knew that he was, he just had to say something right away. What? Wardrobe. Hey! The periodical in the receptacle. I want to be very clear. This is easily my favourite thing I've ever seen right here and now. We have so many out. There's several hats. Oh, it's a good day. Oh, gosh, I love a good cap. Ugly beige suits. Yes. Oh, yep. The worst suit in the game. Just awful. I agree with the pea coat. That's strong. Let's have a look. Right, this is obviously gonna be the majority of the stream. You know, it's like building the character, playing The Sims, whatever. Okay, oof, I love a good bowler. Okay, hang on. Oh, spectacles! Oh my goodness, fake facial hair. This guy knows what's up. Ugh, why is it so grainy? Isn't it just... Oh, the mustache! Excellent. Look at it. Right, so the point is... Very good book. The point is, we've got to figure out what this guy's going to wear to go digging through the rubbish. He looks great. This is relatively... I don't know what this is. Oh, I see. Bold, durable, and unbeatable. Salutes. It's got to be the pea coats. It's so nice. Look at this. You seeing this? You got the gloves. You look fashionable. That's a good question. Because it's not as nice, probably. Maybe he's wearing the sexual suits under the pea coat. I don't know. No, it's got to be good. We take off the mustache. It's so bad. Look, I really like having the possibility of facial hair, but I don't think we need it just for going out. Yeah, alright. What kind of hats we got? Bowler. A fez. I do like fezzes, but they kind of burn my brain when they turn around. Do you know what I mean? Top hats and the deer stalker. Oh my god. Oh, it's gonna be a good day. Oh, fake bruises. Ooh. Hello to one and all. Wonderful to have you. Oh, and we can dress Watson. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a great day. Oh. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, good. And now we have matching bowlers. I'm not sure about the matching. Let's go with the classic here. I like spectacles, but I don't think you need them. It's wonderful to have so many of you bobbies in the chats. Welcome. I promise we're going to get to some mysteries momentarily, but it is a rule written in the stars and in the words and in the texts and just throughout history that if you're going to be going out on the town, if you're going to be solving mysteries, you got to make sure you're dressed to impress. Exactly, Crosshair. Sometimes you just have to put your pants on, pull them up, get it done. Do we need a disguise? Probably not. No. Erigwen, not at all. No. Can't be simple. This guy is... Oh, God. This guy is like if you gave... This guy is like if you gave a koala a PhD, right? All he does is eat eucalyptus. But you got to treat him with respect. You understand what I'm saying? Alright, here we go. Put on a hat. I did. Thank you very much. Oh, because it's raining. Fine. Got an apple. Got some nice, organized cardboard boxes. This guy living large. Ridiculous. Come on. Here we go. Well, well, well. If it isn't me old stomping grounds. Okay, let's have a look. Is this the Strand? Yep.
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil.
Yay, eucalyptus. Oh. What is this? What is this? Looks like a barb or something. Oh, it's for poking. Right. Not at all, Requiem. It's wonderful that you were here. Take a rest. Be well. You know, and take it easy. Right? Contaminate! That's the best way to do it.
If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison...
This guy, he's the only man I've ever met who looks through the trash and thinks, oh, you could use that to kill someone. Oh, you could use that to kill someone.
That's madness.
What? It's not madness. He's... Oh, God. All right. Is this... Cactus spine, potentially poisoned. The newspaper is indeed in the bin. Exactly. Mukujutsu. We're going to figure it out all together, and I'm absolutely excited. Oh! Well. If it isn't Barnes the bookseller. Watson, kick! Yeah, right. Wait. This is the other problem. He always sees connections where there's no connections. Right? There's always... He's like, oh, a poison cactus spine on my paper delivered by Mr. Barnes. Barnes start with a B. B is at the B. S is for bullshit, which is also what I put in my potting soil. S stands for Sweden. The Swedish bodyguards. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Well, famously, Graspy me and my cousin do not share a last name. He's Striker. I'm Stroiker. That's right. Right. Well, we've got to go. What is this? I have to talk to him. Right, sure. Oh, no, hang on. We can pin it like this, and then...
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you?
I'm going to take a solid dirty paper, crumple it in a trash bin, but I'm going to put poison cactus spine on it, so when you inspect it, it gets pricked, and it dies.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
I will knock you
Sorry,
senseless,
Mr.
young man.
Holmes.
Oh,
I
sorry.
just sold my last paper.
You just said that
Then
you
why are
had
still
some.
here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
That is, honestly, talk about uncanny valley. That child is terrifying. Yeah, what? Yeah. Can I help you? Incredible. All right. Right, sure. Erigwen, that's the most logical solution. But we're not talking about logic. We're talking about Sherlock Holmes. What happened to my
You're a
newspaper?
bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here.
He is not a bright
Nothing
child.
gets past me, mister.
Yeah, sure.
Tell me,
Listen, look, he's got the face of a
suspicious at my
50-year-old
door
man
this morning?
and the body of an 8-year-old child.
Like the man
Actually,
with your
it might be
newspaper.
50. It is
Precisely.
1890s London
What do
after
you
all.
know?
Oh,
I know the value of a
Ash!
shilling.
Dr.
Welcome
Watson,
to a case of
Sure,
the
now I
Tuesdays
can
with
take the day
me,
off.
Chief Inspector Constable Stroiker. What? Where logic is chaos. Right, okay. Where was he headed?
which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers.
Oh, boo. Right, got it. Great. Kids, child, tell me about the man.
Describe the man you saw.
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
He's got a lot
I
of
heard
books.
A well-read assassin.
Oh my god.
Looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises.
Oh, everyone's so stupid. Well, yeah, Graspy Luke, but I also understand Ash is from a place across the pond where to hydrate also means to drink water. But you got to do things for the ones you love, right? And sometimes you gotta. Oh God! Blah. Tastes like rain. Water, exactly. Bowl of water. Oi, innkeep, bowl of water. Sorry. Oh, what are you doing to the paper?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house,
Yeah.
but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang.
You.
I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't.
Uh.
I had to protect the merchandise.
Oh, you had to protect
And
your
all I could see was
merchandise,
him
right? Your
kneeling at
papers.
door.
What?
Right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
A loud.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I
So
could be your eyes and ears, if you have more shillings.
I have more shillings for you later. You got a new question in your mind palace. What? Oh, better go into my mind palace. I shouldn't mock him. He's obviously a genius level intellect. I just wish that his mind worked in ways that were predictable, made sense, and didn't put half of Scotland Yard's in the firing line. Who ruined the Strand? Book from Barnes. Cactus spine, potentially poisoned. Right, so. Ah, cool. We're going to have to figure out how this works as we go. Essentially, we're going to be pinning things that we think help us figure out who ruined the Strands. Someone with pot and soil.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the
You
Strand
said you were
here.
sold out, you little... God. Right, yeah, okay. Oh, I suppose we should do that now. Right, so... Right, well, I guess we're going to figure this out. Yeah. Erigwen, I'm here. Yeah, of course. Unlike Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I can still function when there's people talking to me. So yeah, sure. If it's about where I'm from, I already told everyone. Essex by way of Sydney. I already told everyone. Right? Good, we're all on the same page. Oh, good question. It's the latter. It's the latter. Oh, no, it's the former, sorry. Yeah. I don't like the words. When people... Holmes here thinks that the Strand... Well, there you go. Holmes here thinks the Strand is going to crack his case wide open. He's got some sort of case that involves many men from across the continent. I know that sounds... Double thumbs up. Of course I did. Who else could teach you to sweep chimneys? There seems to be a special theme going on here today. There is, Cthulhu. Welcome to a case of the Tuesdays. Wipe that gum off your shoes. Get in here. Perhaps one day I'll learn to separate my Essex from my Sydney. But for now, I've got to figure out what we're doing. Newsboy's testimony. So we should read it. He didn't see much. He noticed a suspicious man approaching the house. A loud noise. He's kneeling at the doorstep. He's currently a stack of books. Sidnix. All right, Ash. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to keep your eyes peeled for mysteries. Sidnix. Right. This is nothing, right? Yeah, this is nothing. This has something to do with other things. Who ruined the Strand? I don't know. That is... well, Eric Wenno, we understand. We understand why that might be what might want to come out of your minds. It's fine, don't worry about it. We're all down here in the gutter together. Right? Ophelia, that is pretty good. I have to say, love a bunch of news back to back. Right. Bugajutsu, coming in hot. Now that's an hot take. Love that. Right. What is this? There was a cactus spine. The rest is spotted with... Well, so... Did Holmes just... Was he repotting a cactus on it? And then threw it out? Like, it doesn't say. Whatever. Unpin, unpin, unpin. Get out. No, get out of here. Apparently we're supposed to
Get
have...
the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Unpin. Unpin! Well, apparently,
Get the
Eric
Strand.
went.
Get your copy
Shut
of
the
the Strand
hell
here.
up, you kids! I'm trying to work! That's what he says, Aragorn. Doesn't make much sense, to be honest. Right, so I'll just pin a couple things. Why not? See what happened. Newsboy's testimony. There you go. Perfect. Oh. Not quite, I suppose. And the stack of books, right. Great. Barnes ruined the paper. He found it, he saw it in the bin, and he said, you know what, this needs some potting soil. What the hell is this? A cactus spine for assassination, a loud bang, a visit to Mr. Barnes is in order. This guy is paranoia incarnate.
Isn't that
It's
Mr. Holmes'
absolutely
murder?
insane.
Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
Not every pawn
Get the
knows it's
Strand.
part of a game.
Get your copy of the Strand here.
Pin the evidence with a bookshop photo by pressing X. Fine. Boop. Ah, it's a good boy.
How about that Vogel fellow? He seems rather obsessed with you. Would he do something
Get
like
the
this?
Strand. Get your copy of the Strand
Kids,
here.
I'm gonna absolutely knock you out. You said you didn't have any copies of the Strand left. Okay, let's go. Come on, everyone. Where are we off to? I don't know yet.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Ooh, I did like it. Smoking tobacco. What else are you gonna smoke? Opium? Yes. Now I'm just walking away from that kid because I don't want to be there. Barnes! You old son of a gun. Oh, this guy. I know. Enjoying a book? Book in the rain, huh? Awful suspicious. Papers on the streets. Papers also in the sheets. It's really problematic. Well, Cthulhu, he also said he didn't have any papers left, so what was the point in the whole thing? Exactly, Eric Wendt. Do you see what I did there? Right. Mr. hello.
Why go through all this scheming to murder you?
Oh,
A spine stuck to the newspaper is hardly lethal.
See, Dr. Watson is a doctor. He's got an head on his shoulders. You know what I mean? He's got a certain degree of common sense. And I appreciate that from him. Now, what are you doing? What are you even looking at? You're just looking at books. And this guy's just looking at his hands. Ridiculous. All right, come on. All right, Mr. Barnes. Time to fight. Let's look at him. Observe. Oh. Bags under eyes. Effect of overwork. Wearing a tie. Very nice. Show me his hands. Show me his hands. Ink. Newspaper ink? That airline dough. Whoop, 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 whoop. I want to prepare everyone. It might not be today. It might not even be tomorrow. But someday, Sherlock Holmes is going to observe someone and he's going to look at their ass. Yeah, that's right, Erigwen. Whoop, 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 whoop. Well, how else do you get details on someone, huh? Whee! Oh! Hello! What's this? Leans heavily on right leg, sore left leg. Very good. How about your shoes? High heels? Wants to look taller. Well, well, well. If it isn't... Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Look at this bullshit over here. Hang on a second. Hang on a sec. Yell about it. Yeah. Well, perhaps he wants to strengthen his calves. Then, if I wanted to strengthen my calves, I'd take them out into a pasture and I'd talk to them about spiritual strength. I'd tell them the only real strength you need is the strength inside your own heart. Right, now I gotta fix this. Because this is insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, come here. Oh. Whoop. Right, just a second. You talking amongst yourselves, coppers, bobbies? Right, there we go. Ah, not bad. Maybe a little more. That's fine. There we go. Good's enough. Good's enough. Goods! Right. Oh, what? Look. Damn it. I know, you're supposed to be talking to... I told you to Oh my goodness. I told you should be talking to each other. Ugh, God. Can't even follow instruction. What is Stroiker teaching you across the ponds? Ridiculous. Right, okay. Watch out, he's got a gun! What's all this then? Mr. Barnes has developed a limp, large bags under his eyes, the result of long hours of intense work. It's his nickname at the force. Stroiker. The nickname is still Strike, honestly, but that's alright. I can't be seen talking to these people. It will taint my mind's palace. That's Perkajuice's voice now, right? Oh, God, disgusting. Right, okay. He's not very confident. He tries to appeal to all by wearing high heels. Or he wants to strengthen himself while doing his actual work. Whatever. Seems unlikely such a person will be involved in the murder plots, even if the ink on his hands suggests he's the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, he could still be a pawn in a bigger plan. This... Oh, Sherlock, it's not all about you. Oh, genius-level intellects, they're all coming for me. Ridiculous. So, we're supposed to decide whether he's a workaholic. Oh, sorry, this is a blackmail victim. The Grundle is where all good plots originates. My ancestors got a plot of land in Essex. And they got it from Lord Grundle. Ridiculous, Sarah. You hear yourself? Right. So, we think We think he's doing this because he's a blackmail victim, or, more likely, he's a workaholic. Yes. The shoes are the real killer. I mean, I'm confirming this. It's got to be. Right.
Mr. Barnes, a word.
I tend to agree, Cthulhu.
Goodness sake.
Nice. Pretty suspicious, honestly.
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes.
Stomping down the
Will you
runway.
please?
Mr. Barnes is here. Yeah.
Golly, I did not see you coming.
Would you care to answer some questions for
We
me?
literally
I
just
wish I
spoke.
could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
I mean, he's being
Come
real
now,
suspicious.
Mr. Barnes. It will only take
Can
a
we kick
moment.
the door down, please?
Really deep in the weeds with important things. Well, help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
I'll take real
Barnes
sus for
doesn't seem
800,
like
Alex.
himself.
Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Presents to highlight things. Ah,
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
dog. Ah.
The ladder is broken recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
I mean, you can't say it's not effective, Erigwen. That's how I coaxed out the murderer in the Tower of London just a couple of years ago. Nearly burnt the whole place down. They gave me a Victoria Cross! Right, yeah, what am I doing? No, hang on. I want to unpin this. What is this shit? Where are you? Yeah. Get that out of there. Pet the dog. Right. Sounds good, Erigwen. I'm gonna try.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Holmes has an aversion to all life forms. He doesn't like to talk to them. He doesn't like to pet them, you know. Yeah, Cthulhu. I think it's going to be sort of Lovecraftian at some point.
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
Then some spires. And so... oh, right, Erigwen. Nope, no more of this. Got it, yeah. Just looking around. Oh, that looks pretty arcane. Everlasting plants for everlasting love. Cactuses? Cactuses, right? Interesting.
Basics of cryptoanalysis. Cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Cactuses. Right? A man can have two hobbies. Why not? Alright, okay.
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
Alright. So, I'm going to push him.
Apologies,
Yeah.
but I can't hear you.
Come back later. Or, perhaps, I could use
Please come
these.
back later.
So, Barnes has a dog
No,
now.
no.
Who's a good boy?
Right. What is this? I don't know what that little symbol means. I think it means the map. I'm going to find out. No, Hang on. Let's find out what that little map means. I want to know what the map means. Map means search a location. Got it. A plural of cactus in German would be cactusi. Perfect. Cthulhu, a fount of knowledge, and I like that. Unlike Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, who don't seem to know anything about anything. This guy's suspicious. Kick the door down. Why are we waiting? 0 out of 10. Could not recommend. Methodial, welcome. Grab a seat in the back. Or get up here to the front and do some real detective work. Right. Right. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? I don't know. Well, it could be the cactus spine and the exotic plants catalogue. Cryptology. Right. and Mr. Barnes is involved in the scheme. We like it? No, we hate it. Alright, goods. Well, it's going to be a lot of trial and error as we figure out how this system works. This is a classic example of, you know, they tell you how it works. It's some trial and error, exactly. They tell you how it works, but I'm not really sure what it is I'm looking for. Let's just poke around a bit more, figure out. Why is the ladder broken? I don't know. He tried to get somewhere high up. He fell down. Don't know. Oh, graspy loot, that is disgusting. And I disagree. He would have kicked the door down, like me. Maybe that's enough. Right, okay. Why is Mr. Barnes acting so strangely? When he was pushed. I have to assume that the green, the blue, and the yellow work with the green, the blue, and the yellow. The strand is missing. It's ridiculous. And then he took it. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, of course. In terms of ever seeing one of these. No, it's not. It's not. We gave up on Wales about 3 centuries ago. Love them. Completely useless. Right, okay. So, the testimony is that he was kneeling, heard a loud noise, he was carrying a stack of books, he probably dropped one. Yeah, Irigwen, tell me. Alright, maybe not. Yeah, it looks like it. Documents and testimonies. The advertiser's about something else. Sweden bodyguard has been taken, so the newsboy's testimony. The strand is missing is the only observation. So, in terms of items, we got the book that he was going to deliver, the cactus spine, the exotic plant catalogue, or the broken ladder, let's say. A relatively new stab ladder is broken. Who cares? Who cares? What does that have to do with anything? Let's go. What do you got? Nope, that's fine. Apparently we can, Eric went, so maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. You're right. Let's have a look around. There's a bit more. Whoa. Well, that would be the assumption, wouldn't it? You can't read this top shelf. Ooh. What can we see here? The power of love, bloods, and mandrake. What is this?
In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
My God. What? No, you can't be correct. It's ridiculous.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
Ridiculous. Yeah. We'll go there right away. Erigwen, don't worry. We're just looking around. We're saying I'm missing something. Oh!
Nice view London has to offer.
Interesting. Oh, it's curiouser and curiouser. Yeah, let's go. Let's see what she's got. Some money. We could take that later. Cup of tea that he left. Cash register. And Watson.
We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack. A spine in a book stack?
Oh.
No, come on, Watson, think.
Watson, you sweetheart. No, just some lights, Erigwen. I can see why you might be drawn to it, but there you have it. Right. Alright. Let's have a look. Crosshair's probably correct. Let's have a look. Cactus spine and the other thing. What? Ah! So... I mean, that would be pretty intense. If those things were correct. Ooh, Ooh, this connected. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Interesting. So it keeps it. Well, well, well. It's placed on an improvised stairmate from a pile of books, so he probably used the ladder to get the books. There's no way. So he needs a document or a testimony. Limp. Yeah, because he fell down. That makes sense, but I can't... I don't think I can... Whoops. No, I don't think I can pin that.
I like bookshops. One of the few spots in London where you are shunned for making a racket.
My sweetheart. This guy. I realise this is the beginning, but it's probably good to get inside the mind of such a wild man, you know? Right, okay. Let's unpin this for now. Oh! You can't. I would agree, but I can't. I can't. Can I pin his limp? No. So maybe we're just looking for something else. Whoa. Just gonna look around some more. Maybe I'm missing something. Woof. No. He's got a dog. It's Dr. Watson. I suppose I could head out. Just see if there's anything in the window. Just seeing. Hello. Anything to see here?
The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
Yeah, Eric Gwen. That's the ticket. Right, so... Oh, and another
Hello
dog.
there. What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original.
Not very original. Right, so... I have to pin the information about the dead flowers. And then I can talk
I should
to
have
her
worn
again.
something warmer.
No.
People don't tend to come out for flowers when it rains. Perhaps I should try selling door to door.
Alright. I thought if you kind of pin something that it would work. Cactus. Well, we look at this first. We look at these things first. Eric Gwen, don't worry, we got
Encouraging
it.
people to stop and smell the roses.
Very
Our
good.
national emblem. God save the Queen.
God save the Queen.
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
Dun, 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 dun,
Familiar
dun.
spine? That's what I found in my dustbin.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Oh, hello. Whoa! Whoa!
The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
The blow was severe, but softened by something.
Anything tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
Observe the lady. Observe the lady. Yikes. For beauty or concealment? Oh, Sherlock. Some people can do what they want. Why? Oh, God. Distant look. Distant look avoids eye contact or distracted. Or perhaps they're planning a murder. It's just unbelievable. Alright. A mourning brooch for a deceased husband. Luxury fabric, unusual for work attire. Very nice. Doggo! What we got on the boots? You got shit on your boots. Change shoes upon arrival. Interesting. Sussy Baka. Very sus. Nothing personal, just very sus. I do agree. Her gaze staring off into the distance, reveals her emotional detachment. Right, okay. Mourning brooch. She must have changed them. Perhaps she's waiting for someone. So she cherishes the memory of her departed husband. She's trying to move on, as suggested by her makeup and a nice outfit. Perhaps she's dressing to attract someone's attention, or because she's learned to love herself again. That's nice. I like that. That's a nice thing. But are we thinking? I'm going to put it to all of you. I think so too, Aragwen. My God, it's so complicated. Why is it so complicated? I'm putting it to you, Bobbies. Do we think this woman, with her mourning brooch, but her luxury fabrics, her clean boots, and her distant look, do you think that she's still grieving? Is that why she's wearing expensive fabric? Or is she ready to move on? Yeah, I agree with Aragwen. I think yes. More suspicious, more sus. Always and forever. Let's do it. Alright. Confirming. I like the bobbies. Sussy backer. What we got?
Mrs. Fleming, you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does
Sissy
a woman
buyer.
need a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No, but your distant look suggests you seek one man's gaze in particular.
Oh!
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
Well, I'll kindly ask you to keep your keen eye to yourself, Mr. Holmes.
Very good. Very good. Provide evidence. Oh, God! Right, so, well, obviously, the way you're
You're
dressed.
asking the right person. I'm just a flower seller.
What? The evidence is that she likes him, I guess. Yeah, I agree, Cthulhu. Hey! Altio! Welcome to a case of the Tuesdays with me, Chief Inspector Stroiker. Yikes! Wait. Well, it's too late, Aragwen. I already confirmed it. It's wrong. Clearly, it's going to be like the cracked pots. She probably brought the. I don't know. She brought the. All right. Well, shit. Where's that? Oh. All right. Oh, man alive. Oh, and I'm trapped. Very good. No. Let me explain to you why I'm right. Exactly, Aragwen. It's just ridiculous. Right. Okay. So we're not cracking the whole mystery. We're just cracking why or how she likes him. And we're thinking that something.
One of these things is not like the other.
The cracked flower pot, the cactus.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
Uh-oh.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless. Though you have me thinking it must be
Ooh,
valuable.
maybe she's a
That was
genius level villain
It's
intellect.
already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Ooh. Well. She claims she doesn't know how a cactus appeared on a display. Well, I wonder what's happened to it then. So, Barnes was using it. I don't dress for Watson. I don't dress for Holmes. If they keep creeping, I'm gonna eat their bones. I got the rhythm kind of wrong, but it's still good. Love it. Right. So we're thinking Barnes had a cactus. He's maybe gonna use for assassination purposes. He dropped it. He broke it. He spilled some fucking pot and soil on the strands, and he said, "Oh shit!" And he hid it over here. Right. That's what we think. Incredible. Okay. Oh, Rachel Atkins, perhaps married to or related to Robert Atkin Downs, maybe? Okay, what am I doing? What am I even doing here?
Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm
Fine.
just a flower seller.
Oh, sigh. No, it's not going to be that. It's a loud crash. Oh. So, Aragwen, how would you confront her with that kind of evidence? Would you confront her by saying, the catalogue of plants? No. Oh dear, cactus. Oh my God, graspy loop. That's awful. Cactus. Oh, sheesh. His limp made him drop the cactus. So, we're gonna go with the newsboy's testimony, right?
I don't know anything about this, sorry.
Sure, fine. Look, I'm just gonna go through everything at this point. As we continue, there's going to be a logic here, and it's going to make itself clear and present. Now, obviously, this is the first one, so figuring out how the kind of logic progresses. It's a good point, Crosshair. Disgusting point, but it's a good one nonetheless. Right, Mr. Barnes.
Are you familiar with Mr.
Sure.
Barnes?
Great.
Yes.
That's
No,
all. I
not
just have to
really.
say. Oh,
Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
what does that
I
mean?
know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared much more than a look.
But
A
you'd
look.
like to
Yes.
share more than a
Each
look.
morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy, so we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached.
Mm-hmm.
But since then, we've never spoken.
Oh.
I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
Oh dear. Do you think she doesn't know? Do you think she doesn't know? So I'm just going to keep choosing evidence, I guess. The dog. There's nothing about the dog here. Oh, God. Alright.
I'm afraid I can't
No,
help with that,
it's
Mr.
fine.
Holmes.
Broken ladder. Cryptology. Dead
What do you make
flowers.
of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
We can use a bit of
Maybe how?
water.
I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
She might spend time in a greenhouse
I
or
hope
something.
you're right.
Right. 5 evidence updated. Let's have a look. What's been updated? Mrs. Fleming and Mr. Barnes never speak to each other. Mrs. Fleming claims she doesn't know about how the cactus appeared on display. Fine. She specialises in roses. Mrs. Fleming was a brooch. Yada yada yada. Fine. Yeah, that's good. Mr. Barnes. Yeah, good. Great. Right. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? Dead flowers on display. What we got? Here we go. Mrs. Fleming. Oh no, hang on. No, it's fine. Mrs. Fleming on Barnes. Oh! Oh! Well, not the ladder, obviously. The cactus. The cactus. Mr. Barnes is in love with Mrs. Fleming because of the cactus. Do you see why I hate working with Mr. Holmes? Like, who fucking cares? Love is love. Just leave it alone, you weirdo. This guy. I don't. Why are you yelling about it? Oh. Right. Okay. Barnes displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming. He may hope she will come into a shop and give him a watering advice. Whatever. He honestly gives her a cactus. The catalogue presents the cactuses as immortal. But love. Philia, I gotta ask. But is a very common, I just want to be clear, but is a very common conjunction in the English language. You know, it's sort of this thing, and then on top of that, or rather, in alternate to this other thing, right? It's very common, B-U-T. A but is also a unit of measurement, and it's also slang for an arse. My question is, why are you auto-correcting butt to butt? No notes. 10 out of 10. Change nothing. But, Ophelia, perhaps... No, that's what I'm saying, Eric Wen. That's what... You heard me. You heard me. Right, okay. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Barnes.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Cthulhu. See you soon. Oh, thank you, Eric Wen. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Mr. Barnes, I know what you did, and
I know what you did and why you did
I'm
it.
sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
Kick it down. Kick it down.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift.
Incredible.
You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her
We are all
secret
Watson in
admirer.
this moment. It doesn't matter. Why does it matter?
I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Exactly. Eric Wen, it
Barnes,
all comes
it's
back
Dr. Watson.
to the paper.
Rest assured, we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming.
Very good, Ophelia.
Please come out.
Oh, I figured it out, Ophelia. Don't you worry. And I'll be sharing my thoughts at some point in the future. You mark my words.
So, you know what happened then?
Yeah?
I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books.
The
It was
cactus
quite an
and some
awkward
books.
package, heavy too. And when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime.
Prevent a
Your actions
crime!
were rather
Prevent a
disruptive.
crime!
Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Rude,
Oh,
Holmes,
it's
rude.
true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
Oh, well, I'm not happy about it, but Holmes is going to know what to do. Oh, God, he's going to be the worst. Oh, my God. He's going to be like, wear taller high heels. Have you tried smoking opium? So stupid.
As in most things in life, truth
is the answer. Oh, this is
Cease
good
with your
advice.
True signals and anonymous
Just
gifts,
talk to her.
and
Just let her
simply
know.
talk to the woman.
She might not
What is
like
the
you. She
worst
might not
that can
know
happen?
you.
She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That...
Right, smoke more opium. Good, Graspy
Yes,
Luke. Works
you're
for
correct, of
Holmes.
course.
Works for
I
me.
do have a slight tendency to overthink
Just kidding.
things.
Do you think there's tobacco?
Thank you.
So at last, we return to
Might
the
just be
matter
worth
of
the
the
effort.
paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
Could you just get another
I
copy?
don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
Fuck's
You had an
sake.
issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller.
I am a
have a
bookseller.
subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar
Unbelievable.
with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert
Seems like
on
a good
obscure
ally
languages
to have.
and
though.
translation
That's good. That's a
and
good thing for
Yes,
sure.
yes, okay. Just give me the
Okay,
paper.
yep, for sure. Just give me the paper. Saltpeter explosion rocks docks. Locals at the port had a rude awakening. Loud bangs, thick red smoke. Yeah, I'm with Ophelia on this one. They can be, absolutely. I think Ophelia, the gesture requires a certain depth of appreciation. You know, if you can explain why you're giving someone a cactus, then maybe it makes sense. Graspy Luke, that sounds like a story because I see that you're weeping openly. Perhaps you didn't want to receive one. Discuss. Or not. Whatever. I'm not your mother. Right. Merchants at Moskva, docked at Pier N3, rocked by concussive explosions. That's not good. Port Authority is yet to comment. It's unknown if anyone was on board. They report seeing saltpeter leaking to the river.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr.
Hooray!
Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
As do I. As do I, Mr. Barnes. Have many beautiful children. I said, have many beautiful children. I want to see 8 children with middle parts by within 10 years, damn it. Right, here we go. Well, it could be sooner, I suppose,
Well,
if you
that
had
was an
twins.
utter waste of time.
Oh, Sherlock.
assassination
You were
did
practicing
seem
your
rather
deductive
unlikely.
skills.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I
Middle
was
parts
certain of
of
it.
the air, Cobalt, just to be clear.
Something you wish to
Also,
say,
hello,
Doctor?
Cobalt.
No?
Welcome
Well,
to a case of the
only that
Tuesdays
you
with
have a
me,
remarkable faculty
Chief
for
Inspector
deduction and
Stroiker.
pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill applied...
I see things that are not there.
Very true, Aragorn.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
There will always
So
be
it seems.
burglaries.
Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier.
I, of
think I have a
course,
case for
do
you, a
not
real
understand.
one.
Truly.
I understand
Indeed.
what he means by,
But
like,
perhaps
you
not
know,
as
my mind isn't
thrilling as
occupied,
your
so it
stories
runs
from
around
your
like a
own.
caged beast, like a
patient of mine,
rhinoceros.
Captain Stenwick, told
But,
me that his servant disappeared.
My
I
goodness.
said I knew just the man to help.
I do not, I
What
do
do you
not
say?
have that same experience. My mind
Yes,
is like
I
the
know it's
ocean,
not the most tantalizing
vast,
mystery,
deep,
nor the story
and
that
mostly
involves
empty.
my
No, hang on.
writing
My
career.
mind is like outer
But-
space.
It's brilliant. Let's go.
Oh, good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
Vast, deep, and mostly empty. All right. I didn't hear any pigeons, Crosshair, but maybe it's just me. All right, here we go. Ah, the mating call of London. Last call! And also... That's a nice horse. Good horse, buddy. All right, come on.
Not much further now.
Oh, good. Is it this mansion? Is it this estate? No? Fine. Stenwick's Meadow it is. Very good.
Stenwick is just down the street from Barnes's bookshop.
But I'm here. But I'm here. But I'm here! Okay, it's fine. There we go.
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with
Wow.
Inspector Lockhart? Did he
Mutton
put you up to
chops.
this?
What
Sir, the
a
inspector
guy.
has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I
The
told
consulting
you
detective
At
who's
last,
famous
a
the world
professional.
over. Fine.
This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform
Did you get your copy of The
superiors.
Strand yet? Well,
Sergeant
Sereni's
Ruffles.
out. That's
It's
the
my
crazy
superiors
part.
who made this
It's wild.
decision, sir.
Sergeant Ruffles! Sergeant Ruffles! Look, I come from a long line of Ruffles, alright? None of these smooth edges. We're better for picking up dips. Big fan. Huge fan. Alright. Tell me about these other missing
Have
people.
there been other disappearances lately?
Have there been other
Of course,
disappearances
here
lately?
and there. When life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
What? What does that mean? Me mum was a Ridges. Ruffles are fridges, they call me. Please, sir, can I have some more Ruffles are fridge? Just absolutely insane. Just wild.
Why has the police department
Very
decided
good.
not to
Very
help?
good.
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson,
Wow.
real crimes. A servant
Wow,
will come with
real
the master,
crimes.
not our highest
A
priority.
kidnapping
That
is
said,
not
if we find
is
him
also
here
a real
breaking the law,
crime.
We'll be sure to
That said,
notify
it is a good
Captain
point.
Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
It's a good point.
You heard
Servants
that, didn't you?
just,
The
you
way
know.
that man spoke to me. I shall need your written
No,
testimony.
calm
then
down
to
there,
lodge a complaint.
gruff
Captain,
mutton
perhaps
chop
Mr.
man.
Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may
He could have
begin
just
his
walked away.
investigation.
Maybe he
Ah,
just
yes.
wanted a better life.
Right, right. Fire away.
Who is Kimia?
Tell me about Kim here.
Tell me about
He's
Kimia.
foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand.
New
Biggest man
Zealand.
you've ever seen. And as strong as...
Correct, Aragorn.
Dark hair.
Yeah,
and
famously
fearsome
unconnected.
tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing.
Never bothered
I
to
invested
learn.
a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
Right. Yeah, well, graspy looting expert. Can anyone really be an expert after spending just a few days in Sydney? You see how close they are. There's a theory, by the way, and I fucking love linguistics. There's a theory that, well, it's a long trip, graspy loot. Yeah, I travelled the world. Most of it was the travelling. There's a theory that criminals, primarily from Essex, East London sort of place, were transported to Australia. That's not part of the theory, that's just true. But a lot of those folks took up residence in Australia, penal colony and all that, and many of them had to get used to the bright sun, because Australia, famously, much more sun than East London. So, as they continued to live their lives, they had to squint into the sun a bit more, and suddenly their accents become a bit more squinty, you know what I mean? I think it's hilarious. I don't know if it's true. It seems... it seems honestly ridiculous, Araguen. Tolazy didn't read version. No, well, that I have no idea about that. The theory here that I heard once, which I think is amazing, is the idea that sort of Cockney slang / Essex down East London accent, when put in the sun, scrunches it up into the nose, and you get sort of classic Aussie, Sydney kind of vibe. I think it's amazing. Now, tell me more about your New Zealand Maori servant man.
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself.
Oh, well,
He must have escaped
probably the
night
kid was
before
out of the
yesterday.
Daily Strand here to go somewhere else to find it as it crossed half of London. I'm sure it'll be back momentarily. May I see your servant's bedroom?
You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside.
Ugh.
Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Look, I understand the social context here. He doesn't care about his servant's life, but come on, man. He's obviously doing a lot of work for you. You can have some compassion. That goes for all of you in the chats, and all of you all over the world watching this. Have some fucking compassion. Thank you very much. Now, had he run away before?
I take it this is the first time Kimahir has vanished?
Oh, I didn't know that, Araguen. That is very interesting stuff. Frankly, more interesting than my fun fact, honestly. Fantastic.
I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Ugh, yuck. Why would he run away? Is it maybe because he's being treated not human? What am I trying to say? Is it because he's not being treated like a human? Some people. Thelia, what is that in response to? Oh, thanks, Araguen. Yeah, that's the word.
Is there any reason Kimahir may have left?
I really like that he's
not.
doing the sort
He
of
had all he
interview
could have
thing with the
wanted.
microphone. It's
Gainful
funny.
employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
Cabbage? Oh, yeah. No, Ophelia, look. I think everyone deserves compassion and generosity, and a part of yourself, alright? Now, this is not going back to the titty committee thing that you mentioned before. That's not what I'm talking about here. Okay? Also, I want to try the cabbage and ham. That sounds delicious. Sounds like me mum used to make. Compassion and generosity, something you got to give everyone. Everyone deserves a chance. We're all humans, after all. Humans. Right. It's the way I pronounce it, not the concept. Here we go.
Did Kimahir make off with
Kimahir make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to
Sergeant Ruffles.
He must have fled with some money on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall
We don't know.
first take a look around
Basically,
the
he was
mansion.
living here.
Go ahead.
You gave him
I'll
all
be
the
here,
cabbage he
mentally
could
drafting
eat.
my complaint.
You were withholding his wages, and then he left. I wonder what happened. Let's go into the garden. Come on. Whoa. Whomp. Oh, nothing around here. Good. Come on, Watson. Charge. I'll talk to you again later. What was that? Anything? Whoa. Fear. I absolutely understand what you're saying. Come on, everyone. Let's check out this rotunda. Ooh, tea. Ooh, an at. Whose at is that? Isn't that your freshly dug ground? Is what? Is there your freshly dug ground? Ophelia. I would never besmirch the name of a lord, but I will say some of this looks suspiciously like it might be for devil's lettuce, alright? I know you love the devil's lettuce, so that's why I've got to be really clear. I don't want to make any assumptions about this man. Now, what happened here? We had someone maybe trying to fix a sculpture, maybe knock the head off, I don't know. A beheading! What is this? Ooh! I'm excited about that. I know what that is.
Chewing tobacco.
Onion. Chewing tobacco. Someone is chewing tobacco. This, we need to use this. Knee print. Hiding.
Looks like a knee print.
Okay. And a
A
footprint.
shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr.
Ooh.
Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
Shut up! Half hidden behind a tree. Press Q to see imagination nodes. Whoa! Ooh. Interact with them to begin. A stinky ghost. Well, fine, he was... Yeah, perfect. So he was kneeling here. Fine. We ain't got no other options as of yet. We're gonna come back. We'll see if there's anything else. Oh, no! Pukajutsu... I'll give you... He was being paranoid. However, there was a weird, surprising conspiracy. Mr. Barnes was in love with Mrs. Whatever her name was, across the street selling flowers. He was trying to impress her and smashed pot and soil and a cactus all over Mr. Holmes's paper. So everything's fine. He's going to be fine. There you go. Here we go. Press Q to see imagination nodes. Alright, we'll be back. Let's go have a look at your shack. Not really treating him very humanely. When you see a wavy green circle, press Q to observe more closely. We will. I'm just making sure. See it. Well, let's have a look at everything
Clothes
first.
made of hessian. Is Sten really so miserly?
Yes. Yes, he is.
No air coming through it. Is this a Taniwha, a Maori water spirit, or something else?
Sounds an awful lot.
By the way, it's giving me
Taniwha.
chills.
We start in the mansion. Up yours. We're starting in a shack, you son of a... Oh, a bone. Ooh, we like this.
Mutton chops. The remains of a
Oh,
meal.
mutton chops. Also, the facial hair worn by his employer. Coincidence? I think not. Obviously, I love a good bone is going straight in the book of quotes. That's fine. I'm leaving it. Don't worry about it. What was this? What was this? What is this?
A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
What is it?
I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Holmes would know all
The ashes
about
are long since cold.
opioids. Bong! Great. Good. Right, so... We're just observing, we're making sure we know what's going on.
These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
Almost looks like someone broke in here. Or in.
A scrap of hessian.
With a nail in it, maybe? Almost. Interesting, very interesting. What's it, spyglass? Tools. Bit of sand with what looks like a face imprinted.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
What were they, mutton chopping a sheep for Smurfs? Interesting. What else we got?
A small navy spyglass.
Great. Oh, thanks, Aragorn. I'm not into fabrics, you know. Hey! Thanks, Philia. What? You can't? Oh, God. Right. So, now I think we're going to go back and do this. I think this is making sense. Let's see how it works. Right, so there's only one option there, that's fine. We're gonna go find, whoa, the other ones. Aha! I see them far away. Yeah, Eric went. Oh, I know. Crosshair, there's Navbot, but there's also the other one, Moobot still exists. I'm gonna do this first, Eric. What have we got? Got hit here, maybe. Good. And this one. So he's praying, maybe? Burning something. Interesting. When you see a wavy green circle, don't forget to pin the relevant evidence. Some clues won't be visible without it. Well, let's do that. No. Wrong thing. Here we go. Oh, God. Too many things. Too many things. Size 11. Someone had been chewing tobacco. Fine. Stack of clothes made of Essien. Spyglass. I'm going to pin this because I'm thinking this means that someone could be spying with a spyglass from all the way over here. Oh. Tone Essien plus Essien clothes. Yeah, the question is, where does Kimia's trail lead? Well, we won't go back on that just yet. You can't really combine... Oh, sorry, I keep looking at clothes. You can't really combine clues unless you're trying to solve a question, which is specifically, where does this trail lead? Can I double pin? Great question. I don't think so, but we'll try. So, spyglass and boat. No, only one at a time. Interesting. Well, we'll just try with everything, won't we? But also... Oh, what's this?
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus.
A nose flute. Alright. Lemira, thanks so much for coming by. Wonderful to have you here. All of the bobbies in chats. Big arts. Thank you very much. Talk later. What's that? Okay, so nose flutes. I'm thinking, which sounds an awful lot like a euphemism to me, but whatever. I think we are going to put up the... Where are you? The nose flute. Where's the nose flute? Fuck. Whatever. That's a good idea, Ravana. Before we look for anything else, let's see what we can find over here. Well. If it isn't an old rag. Or something.
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Ugh. Interesting. Right, okay. Where does the trail lead? So, someone plugged the chimney. Someone was watching with a spyglass, plugged the chimney so he'd get, die of smoke inhalation. Sure, what arts? Oh, the arts.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed? You think you know someone.
No, we can't, Erigwen, unless I can pin evidence. Which I can't. It's interesting. I'm thinking someone tried to kind of knock him out so that they could sneak in, but still managed to get knocked on his arse. What's the nose thing? Whatever. Just turning the camera towards it. I did. Look. Oh, you wanted to look at it. Right. There you go. That's inside. So now we have to figure out in what way things are connected. And have I missed anything? Because I have to pin the right information to be able to see things. Yeah. That makes sense, doesn't it? See, that all makes sense to me. Question is, Erivana, is there something here that I need to figure out? I feel like there's a clue here. Like a missing key. That's correct, Erigwen. Some sort of opiates or something. So, what if I pin that information? Where are you? Spyglass. It's chewing tobacco. Oh. I really feel like there's a missing key here. That'd be nice. But I haven't found where it would be yet. Oh, hello.
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape?
Ooh. Parallel tracks. Wheels.
Could have left these tracks. They seem fresh.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Right. And what's this? Way to get out.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
A lock with an unusual keyhole. That's exactly what I was looking for. And talk to someone, pin it to get more information, and look around. This is pin and look around. So I'm going to do this. Okay, great. All right, see you, Crosshair. Thanks so much. I hope it goes well. It's been slow going because I can't make the same kind of logic leaps that Sherlock can, but whatever. Right, okay, so we're going to start by pinning... I bet these are talk to the gentleman there. Exactly, Erigwen. I bet that's exactly what I was thinking of doing. Thank you very much. We got key prints missing. Ooh. Right. Okay, so we're going to talk to someone about that. We're going to pin this and see what it gives. Fresh tracks. Where did they go is the question. Aha! This all...
Yes, Denwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please
Moldy.
try to remain
Not
courteous.
usefully. Fine, so then what made the... What made the tracks? Very interesting. Just something that went out, I guess. Right, okay. I think that's a reference to Rami Malek, to be clear. Although, sometimes, I just don't know about him. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, we got things to talk to you about, sir. And we're going to start with the trail. The trail!
Are you joking? Why would I know this?
Fine. Why is there strange lock on the
door to
door
your
in the back.
garden has an interesting lock.
Transformer.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them
Robots in
harder to
disguise.
pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
Ugh, aristocrats. Fine. Goods. What else we got? Parallel tracks. I could talk to them about
Where are you
that.
going with this?
Fine. Spyglass, maybe?
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize
You ever
it.
seen one of
Could it be
these?
Kimmy here's, perhaps?
I doubt it.
Excellent.
I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Mysterious.
Do you happen to know Kimmy here's shoe size?
Sneaky the key.
Wouldn't have the foggiest. But I'm sure it was enormous.
Oh.
Not that it matters.
My.
He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply
As
did not
Aragorn
take
said.
the shoes.
As Aragorn said.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimmy here's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin,
Unbelievable.
but I found it distracting.
Wow. We all know what that means. Very good.
Where on earth are you going with this?
And then
Where
that
on earth
won't
are you
do
going
anything.
with this?
Chewing tobacco?
Has Kimmy here ever indulged in tobacco?
No. The man doesn't even drink.
Right.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimmy here's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Since I... Okay. Good! Alright. Lots of evidence. Let's have a look. Pin that. Parallel tracks. Stenwick says only E and Kimahia had keys. That's fine. Clothes made of sacks. Incredible. Doesn't recognize the object. Great. So we've pinned this. Oh, whoops. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. There we go. Thank you. Ah, I'll talk to you about it.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
It's intriguing, no? I can't make head nor tail of it. Ooh, another thing! Ooh, excellent, excellent. Let's have a look, shall we? Show me the future! Right, someone unlocking a door. Or... Give me here, unlocking a door. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Curious if we've unlocked enough information to have a look at these things. Mysterious person. Mysterious person with a spyglass. Yes, very good. Leave that one there. Ooh, oh, hello. Hello, what's all this then? Grass doesn't grow here. Right, okay. Some sort of wheelbarrow, maybe.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Hey, grass grows here just fine. Grass below, I'm glad to hear you're still growing. That's what life's all about, innit? Trying to make sure that you're a little bit more mature than you were the day before. Like a cactus. Little spinier. What have we got? The logs are in shambles. Someone dropped them. Similar tracks near the shack. A garden cart was usually kept under... Sadly, but perhaps, grass below, perhaps I know the truth of that all too well. And a salute. Excuse me, Aragorn, what was that? What was that? What was that, Aragorn? Alright, so what we got here? Bring in the mannequins because we don't know who they were. Whoa! Yeah, they went face first, right? Ooh! I like it, Eravana. Oh. Why not all of the above is the question. Right, okay. So, do we have to have all those correct? I don't know, but we're going to find out what we got. What's this? That means explore, right? I think. I'm just checking, Stolen by an artist's model. Search. Yeah, sure. Okay, goods. Sure, so fine. But I think we could try. Where does this trail lead? Whoa, look at all these things. Oh, no, don't need that. This is Fleming. That's right. Where does this trail lead? The trail in the garden. And then, I guess the spyglass and the chewing tobacco? No, it's fine. Oh, none of the above. All right. Oh, well, that's what we call deduction. Ugh. What the hell? The strands. Hessian. Wait. What's the strand have to say? What's that have to do with anything? Oh man, I'm missing something for sure. Oh, it gets very interesting here. Oh, fascinating. Look at this. Green. Why is that correct? There's no other items! Oh, we got to find some more. Right. Looking around. Oh, wrong button. Looking around. Come on. We're looking for that cart, I think. But I can't find it.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
Where is the cart? Where is the cart? Who is that man? Who is that mannequin man? I don't know. Could be anyone. Right. I think we got Sork again, my friend.
Why are you still here?
I'm just trying to work. Ooh, a cart. Oh. What? I can't look at it. So this doesn't count. There's something to look at then, or... It's a good question, Eravana. I think we can be... because the cart might be outside. Why are you still here? Because I'm trying to solve your damn mystery, you... bastard. Come on. Come on, everyone. Let's have a little check. Whoa! And oh, carts. Oh. I do want to get around over there, but I think... Looks to me like we're blocked. Eravana. But we'll try. Come on. Never do I feel more stupid than working on a case with Sherlock Holmes. Got to tell you that. For free! Oh. It's a spyglass. Oh, that's new. Isn't this new? No, this is Keyman. Because it could be M or you. Mysterious person using the key. But we don't know. Do I have all the pieces of information I need? That's the real question. Spyglass. Bolt it up. Unlock the... Grab the key. Unlock the door. What's this? Oh! I missed this one. Ah! Oh, this. Perfect. Use the spyglass. Plug the window. Knock him out. Drag him out. Drag him to the door. Unlock the door. Validate? Am I validated?
Surveying from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimmy here went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimmy here inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was...
So where did the spyglass come from? That's the real question.
And dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart.
Quite large, sure.
The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimmer here had the key in his shack.
Excellent
Remarkable.
deductive
It makes total sense.
reasoning. Lots of things make sense, Watson. Absolute idiot. So, where does this trail lead? Oh, we don't know. The docks, probably, but we don't know yet. What are the notable features of the abductor? Spyglass. Great question, Eravana. Great question. Chewing tobacco and the footprints, size 11 boots. What? Come on. Fine. This is incorrect. It's also not. It's not this. We're looking for something else. Yeah. Okay. Good. We're missing something. That's fine. That's fine by me. Let's go. What are we missing?
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
Alright, I'll go talk to him about it, and he'll be like, oh! Kimmy here had a rival who wanted him dead. Did I not mention it? These lords and ladies don't know anything about anything. What's
You'd
up?
best have found something by now, gentlemen.
Oh, God! Oh, thank you, Felia.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimmer here never leaves your estate,
Where
then
did it
where
go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
Is that what you're paying me for? Someone was looking for
I
it.
fear that someone may have spied upon Kimmer here. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It
For
appears they
spying,
were watching
sure,
for
yeah.
some time.
Makes sense.
As there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
Someone came to look
I
at
found
him
the
and
residue
kidnapped
of
him.
narcotics in
Why
Kimmer
would
here's
anyone
brazier.
kidnap him?
There are several explanations. Perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
I'm almost finished.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimmer here was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimmer here's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly.
Right.
In order to carry a man as large as Kimmer here, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know?
Excuse me?
Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so
Thank you so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is
No
another
need to
second
stroke my
wasted.
ego. I've got
I'm
Dr.
not
Watson
interested
for
in
that.
The how, the why, or the who.
I am
I am
not
only
interested.
interested in
Oh
recovering
my God, this guy.
investment.
Why?
Spare
What are
me
you?
the
Why are you hiring me
boy,
then?
And go and fetch my
Why don't you
servant.
go round and ask about it? Do it yourself, then. What did you call me? Oh, we're gonna get mean, I think.
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude to a man's kidnapping.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Oh no, Eric
Well,
Gwyn,
then
I'm
you
sure
should
we're
have
never
led
gonna get
with
hired
that.
again. Best
Here you
detective
go.
in the world.
I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the
Yeah, the good
meantime,
news is that-
please teach your companion the art of brevity.
Oh, God. Yeah, the good news is that you've lost all your money in the stock market. Come on, let's go. Charge! Unbelievable. Right, so we're going to need some other piece of information about the kidnapper. But we've got a key now, at least, to get at. Hiya! Whoa! Tall bicycle! Penny farthing, penny farthing, penny farthing. Big fan. Alright, it's a boat there, but we can't get to it. Not at all. Go around the corner here. Just checking, just checking. The cart! And some other things. And a rope.
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
Very interesting.
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahir's cart, I gather.
Sailors, fine. Why would they need... Ooh. Roy Soulsby.
Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man?
Maybe. What's on the other side?
A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the colour and consistency, but would you hazard a guess, Doctor?
Opium, right.
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs
Oh,
water, I'd say
saltpeter.
Saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done.
Well done. What's this? This is horse dung. Investigation scene completed. Is it? What's this?
A large pile of horse droppings.
Good goods. Incredible. Right, what else am I looking for here? Oh, something. Oh, cigarette butts. And lots of them.
Many cigarette butts. Someone stood here for hours. There was a cab waiting here. Our abductor
Copium!
stepped in
I'd love to be
and
able to
off into the
copium.
night.
Grass below, but that's not my job. Right, here we go. We're gonna... Whoa! What? No, hang on. What's this? Calling cards. Wallets. Strange substance. Portuguese bowline. What are the notable features of the abductor? The spyglass, the footprints, and the fact that he's a sailor. Oh, yay, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. But why? Just press him, you know? Was it a press gang situation? Horses have been here. Where does this trail lead? To the docks, baby! Ooh, my mistake. Here we go. The abductor is a sailor. Hey! Oh, so good. To the pull to London. There's no time to lose. It's vital we find a cab immediately. Come along.
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident. Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Exactly.
Indeed.
It's all coming
We shall need to take a
together.
cab there.
Cab! Oh my god, what happened here? Well, there's just a horse on the ground. You're right. You're right, mate. Right. Okay, never mind. Sailor costume incoming! Oh, right. Good idea. Should probably save to at least one save. Go. Oh, actually, I think Popeye Sherlock. Let's see what we got. Wow, look at that! Looking fab. Alright, that seems pretty good for the docks. So, no, that's better. Marine uniform. We're going to blend right in. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Mutton chops and some bruises. Perfect. No one will ever suspect. And you can wear this shunker. A true master of disguise. Ah, Roger Troy, where you been all my life? Cab! Sir! Oh God, be sure to finish everything you wanted to do here. I think I did. Let's go!
The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
I will show you where to stop. Let me out far enough away that I can pretend to be a sailor. Thank you. To hell in a handcart. Perfect. Ah, perfect timing. It's right at the end of the stream too. Look at that. Look at that. Chief Inspector Constable Stroiker strikes again. Right, what we got? I mean, it's going okay, honestly. I'm
Mr.
thinking...
Holmes,
Oh, sorry.
What a compelling mystery we have stumbled
What a
upon.
compelling mystery we stumbled upon.
Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
I thought you were a doctor. Why are you writing
kidnapping does not a
books?
story
Go
make.
practice medicine,
Stop.
you
A
absolute...
black cat crossed before us.
God.
It's a bad omen.
No!
I'll take
Holmes!
you for the
You
superstitious
bastard!
type,
Oh,
Doctor.
but he
Such things are
kept
mere
his...
fantasies, tricks of a feeble
he
mind.
kept his
One
mutton
imagines
chops
a
and his
physician
bruises.
would keep
But
a
he put his
surer
coat
foot
on.
reality.
Perhaps before the war,
Uh-oh.
my time abroad was difficult.
Oh.
Once, I
Cheek
came across
warmers.
an Afghan, bleeding. who I
Thank you,
cannot save.
Eravana. I'll
He
take the
pressed a
compliments
rosary
and
into
I'll
my
run
hand.
with it.
A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favour. After that,
The hell's going
Dr.
on?
Watson,
Yes?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but
for sure, Aragorn, something is going on.
Hydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock.
Dr. Watson, are you alright?
You
You sure look like you're haunted by something horrible.
A detachment of British soldiers found me.
Oh, that's lucky.
Whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
As you should,
each his own,
my man.
Dr.
As
Watson.
you should.
So long as it does not interfere
Superstition
with my methods,
sometimes
we must
makes
press
the
on,
man.
cat or no cat. Question remains, why abduct Kimmer here?
It's Moriarty! Oh, Moriarty Watson, rather. Oh, that'd be amazing. Excellent! We're going to leave it right here. Oh, Roger Swire played a little bit of that. Dr. Surgeon's grandfather, Strokes. Strokes! Well, done it. Played about 2 sessions. It wasn't. I don't know why. It didn't really work for me on the streaming world. I don't really know why, to be honest. It's all a blur to me. Amazing. I think so too, Ophelia. I think so too. Grasp it. Lucky stroke. Lots of folks are going to have something to say about that one. Look, Dr. Surgeon's grandfather... Oh, look, I'm not part of this community, all right? All these American, Canadian, North American whatevers that are all over here, streaming on this channel all the time. I don't know what they're on about. I just keep my head down and I do me work. Now, Bobby's, that was a lot of fun. Well, sure, yeah, I mean, he is now. Aragorn, I know he's got the accent, and I know he talks about the British Crown all the time, but, like, a real Brit doesn't need to talk about... It's like Fight Club, you know what I mean? You don't need to talk about Fight Club in order to be in Fight Club. Yes, in fact, famously, first rule, doesn't matter. Point is, I appreciate all you Bobbies being here today. This has been a lot of fun, and frankly, I think the system's going to be just infuriating enough to make me really angry, and I think you're all going to like that a lot. So hopefully a bit more of that in the future. There's, of course... Uh-oh! Thelia is right, and that's not good. Obviously, there's streams throughout the week. The Discord's the best place to find out all about them. But the ones I know of, certainly, I think John's got something planned. I think we've got Punchy. I think we've got... Drew Crew, Doomed, and another episode of Avatar Legends: The Mirror Scale coming up. Yo, hell yeah, Ophelia. Hell yeah, it is. It is! Wonderful. So lots to look forward to, and hopefully more of me, Chief Inspector Stroiker. If you like it, if you don't like it, just post on the Discord, whatever. I don't need feedback, but I want feedback. Whatever, do what you need to do. It's wonderful to see you all here. I'm going to leave you all with a little bit of music, as we always say. And I think it's important to note, Sherlock Holmes is too far from reality. Dr. Watson is too mired in reality. So I always say, keep one foot in the real and one foot in the fantasy. We're going to see you all next time on another case of the Tuesdays. Someone get me a pint.